When you hear an abortion, what do you think of? The easy way of not wanting to be ready to be a parent, or someone literally tearing your baby apart inside of you? Abortion is a very known issue around the United States and is a terrifying subject for most people. There will always be different circumstances in the decision, but who wouldn't want to save a baby's life? Choices Pregnancy Resource Center is a nonprofit organization which is pro-life and helps people make decisions about their pregnancy and the steps and overall help with pregnancy in certain situations. I hope you are able to understand that I am talking about hearing me out about during this speech. This is not an easy topic to speak of. Though according to the source, Just Facts, written by James D. Agrestic, a doctor who graduated in 1980, more than 90% of the body structures found in a full-grown human are present after 9 weeks of fertilization. At this time, a mother is still able to legally have the choice to have an abortion and murder her own baby. I volunteer to help out at Pro-Life Drive to help spread the facts about what is really happening when you get an abortion, to help people understand that they need to be informed on what they're doing before it's too late and they end up regretting this decision. I want to convince you to help with this program by teaching you facts to refer to and different ways you can help out with this organization and get involved. Let's start with exactly what abortion is and what happens after. Abortion is the international termination of a pregnancy with conception. It allows the mother to kill and terminate the undeveloped extent of the embryo or the fetus. In 1973, the Supreme Court ruled in Roe v. Wade that women have the right to make medical decisions about their own bodies and make abortion legal. Though after 22 to 24 weeks, it is illegal because the baby is capable of living outside of the mother's womb, which is in the article that was written by James D. Agrestic, which I had mentioned earlier. This had become a very controversial subject because of the argument of the embryo or fetus that actually being a person before being born. There are many facts, though, that would prove for this fetus to already be a person, even in the womb. Josh Bram is a credible source who owns his own personal podcast and TV show in which he talks about being pro-abortion. He mentions a lot of things such as, at 10 weeks after fertilization, all parts of the fetus's brain and spinal cord are formed. At 14 weeks, the preborn human makes coordinated movements of arms and legs, such as when kicking while pregnant. At 16 weeks, the preborn human makes eye movements rapidly. So now that you understand what abortion is, this is obvious. Although there will be someone that will argue this issue with you, there are many ways to get involved with this pro-life group, such as the Choices Pregnancy Resource Center. Choices Pregnancy Resource Center is a nonprofit regional pro center that can help mothers of all ages who are facing an unborn pregnancy or having a difficult time understanding all their choices and their situations. According to their website at www.choicesresource.com that I accessed on April 17, 2014, you have the right to learn about all your options without feeling pressured. Or knowledgeable staff is sensitive to your needs, concerns, and uncertainties. Remain up to date on the newest procedures, trends, and information regarding pregnancy options. At Choices, that can do pregnancy testing, free STD testing, and free ultrasounds during and throughout your pregnancy. You have to make an appointment online by calling, but they're always willing to see you even if you don't have the money. It's a completely free agency. If abortion continues to uprise, what will be the result? When is there a line to kill off a fetus just because they are not born yet, or you just don't feel like taking care of this? There's also many options such as adoption, which are not full-on explained. By supporting, donating, or even volunteering at Choices Pregnancy Resource Center, you are able to save lives. Sometimes a person that needs someone to talk to or just hear all the options. People need to know no matter how difficult things can be, they always have a choice, and they should always know they have a choice. There are always programs such as ones that we have locally here, such as TennCare, which is a free insurance while pregnant and continues for your child and even for yourself depending on your age after pregnancy. And there is also a program called WIC, which is Women, Infant, and Child, which helps with food such as milk, eggs, and juice. You could even talk someone out of abortion with such facts and knowledge, just knowing that they have all this extra help and don't have to do everything alone. So hopefully now you would want to make a difference, or at least know how you can help someone struggling in this kind of situation, or at least be able to point them in the right direction. An easy way to help is by donating or volunteering at Choices Pregnancy Resource Center. You can donate to this organization easily online to their website, which I mentioned, and it should only take a few minutes. Another way to get involved is by getting in contact with our local locations. They are always needing some extra help around in the offices. Last though, you can always just hold the information, and when you get into a situation where someone needs help, you will have the answers, or at least be able to point them in the right direction. Abortion is an ongoing issue in our society today, and simply just knowing how to help stop, biggest solution is by going pro-abortion and start taking actions and helping and volunteering. You can save a child's life with this sort of organization. Know how you can help with someone comes to you knowing what to do about their pregnancy and what will happen with the baby who is going to be terminated. There are plenty of stories out there where girls just don't know what to do and can't go home to their mother and father and decide to have an abortion. They then soon regret this decision, knowing the facts after it's too late.